The evolving intelligence, that doesn't mean that it's a certainty there's going to be an attack. Can you explain for the layman what you're seeing right now that precipitated this statement today and what the evolving intelligence may be now compared to on the 24th or prior to the invasion?
Absolutely. So the first part of that is you've seen the administration continuously lean forward and share even fragmentary pieces of information we have to drive and ensure maximum preparedness by the private sector. So as soon as we learned about that, last week we hosted classified briefings with companies and sectors we felt would be most affected and provided very practical, focused advice. Today's broader unclassified briefing is to raise that broader awareness and to raise that call to action.
So there was something specific you saw last week that was raised to the industries that it would have affected, is what you're saying?
So I want to reiterate, there is no evidence of any specific cyber attack that we're anticipating for. There is some preparatory activity that we're seeing, and that is what we shared in a classified context with companies who we thought might be affected. And then we're lifting up a broader awareness here in this warning.
And when you say a call to action, many who hear you say that might believe that something is imminent. Is it?
So first, a call to action is because there are cyber attacks that occur every day. Hundreds of millions of dollars were paid in ransoms by U.S. companies just last year against criminal activity happening in the U.S. today. Every single day, there should be a call to action. We're using the opportunity of this evolving threat intelligence regarding potential cyber attacks against critical infrastructure to reiterate those with additional focus, specifically to critical infrastructure owners and operators, to say you have the responsibility to take these steps to protect the critical services Americans rely on.
As a follow-up, critical infrastructure is a broad term. Is it as broad as you typically mean it when the government speaks about critical infrastructure, or is there something you've seen that you can be a little bit more specific within that large frame of critical infrastructure?
I won't get into specific sectors at this time because the steps that are needed to lock our digital doors need to be done across every sector of critical infrastructure. And even those sectors that we do not see any specific threat intelligence for, we truly want those sectors to double down and do the work that's needed.
Yeah.